Now we're going to move into medians. Now the medians or mid segments, how people call it sometimes, are the segments connected in triangles connected by the midpoints. So having that said, let me take a look at here number 49. We had a segment. Let me highlight it here. Have a segment, and if we find the point in the middle, that means each half of the segment gets cut in half, right? So the whole segment gets cut in half, so each half should be equal to each other. That's why we have 6 is equal to 6. So with those measurements, this picture is telling me that is the midpoint. The same thing is over here, we have a whole segment here. Let me do it in blue. We have a whole segment here, and if I find a point in the middle, each side is the half of the original segment, right? And so each half, so that means that they're equal to each other, so 8 and 8. So that's just telling me that that is the midpoint. The interesting part is if I connect those two midpoints, I create what we called the mid segment. Now the mid segment is going to be parallel to another side. They're going to be parallel. The interesting part though, I can tell they're not the same size, right? The one in the middle, it's smaller than 18. So I expect my answer to be less than 18. Now, interesting part on these though is that the mid segment, the one in the middle, if you multiply by 2, you get the big segment. So let me say that again. When it comes to medians or mid segments, same name, different name, but the same thing. When it comes to mid segments, the small one, the mid segment multiplied by 2 equals the side that is parallel to it. So having that said, I'm gonna say 2 times x, because the little one times 2, right? So 2 times x is equal to, in this case, 18. The little one times 2 equals the big side. So let me divide by 2 to get x. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Oh, so there you go. This little one is 9. My question here is find x, which is the length of the line segment DE. 9. Now for number 50, it says find x, which is the length of the line segment AB. So what do I see here? 6 and 6, so that means this is a midpoint. 5 and 5, that means this is a midpoint. Having that said, this is a mid segment, and this is the line that is parallel to it. Remember I said the little one times 2. So I'm going to go 2 times 4. It's equal to x. Because it's 2 times the little one equals the big one. I know 2 times 4 is 8. So I'm going to write here 8 is equal to x. Well, there you go. X equals 8. I'm working up until 52. So let me flip my page. Let me go to 52 here. Now, going to be a little more interesting. You see the markings. This dash with this dash. All I'm saying is those two are equal. That means this is a midpoint. You see my markings here, 2 slashes with 2 slashes. I mark them the same way. So I'm saying those two are equal. That means this is a midpoint. It creates a mid segment, and I see the side that is parallel to it. So matter of fact, sometimes I'm going to check to see if you understand what this means. And I could have even said, um, let's say this is id x plus 15, and let's say I'm not going to say this is the question. I'm not going to say this is going to give me the answer to this, but I could have said this side is 10, or actually 40. Let's say this side is 40, and give you extra information and then ask you to solve for x. You should know in that case, x plus 15 is 40 because those two sides are equal. So sometimes I'm going to do that just to make sure you understand the writing here. But now on this one, okay, let's solve the one that we have. The small segment is x plus 15. the big segment is x plus 22. But remember I said multiply the little one by 2. So I'm going to go 2 times x plus 15. Notice how I put my x plus 15 inside parentheses. And this is equal to x plus 22. The reason why I put the little one by in parentheses because I don't want to forget that the 2 goes with everything. 2 times x and 2 times 15. You guys learned this, the distributive property, you guys learned it back in elementary level. Don't forget that the 2 multiplies to both the x and the 15. So 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 15 is 30. And this is equal to x plus 22. I'm going to separate my sides through the equal sign. Okay. So here, one thing we have to do is letters on one side. I'm going to cancel the small one. So the small one is it's 1x. I'm going to move it here as a minus x. Don't forget to switch the sign. My plus 30, let me move it over here as a minus 30. So on the left side, I have 2x minus 1x. I know 2 minus 1 is 1, so it's going to give me 1x. On the right side, I have 22 minus 30. Well, that's the negative 8. It is okay for x to be negative. So there, x equals negative 8. You might be wondering, well, what about this x plus 15 and this negative 2x minus 6? Those are just extra. There's going to be there's going to be markings that we're not going to use. Let's take a look at number 52. I see this slash with this slash, so that means these two sides are equal. That means this is a midpoint. That's really what it's telling me. I see this two slash, so this side with this side, that's telling me those two sides are equal. So that means this is a midpoint. Since those two are midpoints, when I connect those, that gives me a mid segment. And this thing is parallel to another segment. So I can tell what I'm going to be using. The little one is x plus 19, right? So let me write x plus 19 all inside parentheses because I'm going to multiply the little one times 2. And this is equal to the big one, which is x plus 30. I'm going to distribute the 2 to the inside, so I get 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 19, that's 38. And this is equal to x plus 30. Okay. Separate to the equal sign. So the small x, I'm going to move it here. So as a minus x, don't forget to switch the sign. This plus 38, let me move it over as a minus 38. I know 2x minus 1x is 1x. 30 minus 38 is negative 8. So x equals negative 8. There. Again, there's certain markings certain wording we're not going to use. That's pretty cool.